Hello friends, welcome to VFX Pipeline channel, and in this video I will show you a new string formatting method in Python. So from Python 3.6 and above, we are actually having a new string formatting method. The name is fstring, and I feel this is very good, and I want to share this with you guys. So let's just keep it very simple and let's just see what is this string formatting is actually. So for example, let's say if you have a variable, let's say name, okay, and you can put some name there, and then I have a second variable called channel, and in that channel, let's say I put my channel name VFX pipeline. Okay, so I have these two variable, and let's say if I want to make a text which is something like a text, and in that text I want to include this. For example, I want to make a sentence called my name is. So what we can do is, like existing Python one, we actually use this curly brackets and then says my name is this, and my YouTube channel is this. Okay, and then after that, if you are going to print this, if you run, then you will see this curly brackets here, right? So if you want to put your variable name in this, then you can use something like dot format, and here you can use something like name and channel. So if you use this, then if you run, here you can see that your variable is actually inserted inside this curly bracket. So with that, actually you can put dynamic content with your strings. Okay, now let's see, there is one more situation where actually you want to but if there is, like, there are many variables you are using inside your string, inside your sentence, then it is much more complicated, and it's not very easy to see that okay, which variable is actually missing. Or sometime if you are working with MySQL thing, where actually you need to update the rows as well as column, that is very complicated there. So with that, now with the new formatting, what you can use is you can completely get rid of this portion. So you can just completely delete that, and you can put your name here, and you can put channel here. All right, so if you just execute that, you will just see the variable name here, like name and channel. So if you want to see the actual variable name here, so you need to start this string for f. So when you just start with f, then immediately the variable name is turn I mean, if you are using PyCharm IDE, it will highlight this, like this is the variable that you are using. And if you run, see, now it's working. So I think this way is much more cleaner way, and I seriously love this new formatting, and I'm going to use this frequently in my codes. This is not just restricted to this part, like only calling the variable here. So there is one more example which I can say that for example, let's say if there is new text here, and in that text let's do some calculation. So in that calculation, what I want to use is, let's say in multiply 11 into 9. Okay, and then print this. Okay, and start with f, so then it will be a format string f. Okay, as you can see that it's highlighted, and then run. See, so it will give you the result. So basically you can do inline calculations kind of stuff here. So whatever in between these curly brackets will be executed. All right, so this is one thing, and there is one more interesting thing which I found with this, so I want to add that part also here. So for example, let's say if I have a function, I mean let's just name it whatever. So add all. I have this function, and in that function I have two arguments to be added, and it's just return a plus b. So it's like you have your custom function here, and now you want to print this text. So let's just start with f, then it will be a format string, and let's call a function. And if you call a function, if you put curly brackets and if you just control space, then it will give you the all selected options which is available. Then you can just say add all, so you can easily find your functions in the list. So add all, provide something like 10, and second argument is 5. So now let's just print this, print text. All right, so let's just run this and let's see that if our function is executed. Sorry, I just hit debug, let me just hit run. All right, so now we can see that actually we are calling a function here within our string, and this string is actually we are passing the arguments here. So in one string we can actually do a lot of other things, and it is just not limited to this part. I will, let's say there is one more thing which I can explain here is, for example, if you are calling a string variable inside this, and then you can actually get all access to all the method, which is something like if you dot, and then you can see that it's if you want to make upper capitalized, so let's just put name in upper. If you hit run, you see that your name is in upper. So with that you can actually do the formatting of the string. Make sure you are using Python 3.6 or above, in that this format string is working. All right, so that's it for this video. I will see you in my next videos. Thank you guys.